From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSPTV and the Standard Speaker.
Police in one Hazleton area community are calling on the public to help them find this man. He's been missing since earlier this week. The details surrounding his disappearance is where we begin tonight on News 13. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Freeland police are on the search for a 47-year-old man who has not been seen or heard from since early Monday morning. Mitchell Stish of 442 Center Street in the borough was last seen around 8:30 in the morning Monday. Stish was said to have a meeting in Wilkes-Barre with the Internal Revenue Service and never showed up. Stish left his home in a blue 2008 Toyota Tundra with Pennsylvania registration YWG4471. Police say he left his phone at home but did take his laptop. Stish was last seen wearing a pair of green cargo shorts, a t-shirt, and a baseball cap, which may say Salmon Crazy or Miller Lite. Stish has facial hair and a mustache and likes to keep his hair in a ponytail. Police say Stish may be headed to Pulaski, New York, where he is known to go fishing. Anyone seeing Stish, his vehicle, or anyone knowing his whereabouts is asked to contact the Freeland Police Department at 636-0111 or dial 911. Staying in Freeland tonight, but on a much lighter note. It was a day of celebration for students at the elementary middle school in the borough, a pool party inside and a playground party outside. And that is where we will start. This sunny September school day was a time for celebration because the brand new playground was made official with the cutting of a ribbon. And not only were the students having fun, but their principal, Mr. Barletta, also joined in and took a little ride on the new slide. The kids just loved it, and the new equipment was made possible by the school's PTA with the help of student fundraisers. And while everyone was outside, why not enjoy a picnic? The district's food service program prepared all the perfect picnic foods. The director of that department talked with us, and we also spoke with some excited fifth graders who just cannot wait to dive right into the school's pool.
We thought it would be nice to do something outside so the kids enjoy coming out and having a little lunch. We're having a 6-foot hoagie by the inch today and some cold salads and fresh fruits and vegetables for the students to enjoy.
And the district is really stepping up the healthy food program this year.
Yes, there's been a lot of changes in the National School Lunch Program this year. We're offering a lot more whole grains, a lot more fresh fruits and vegetables. It's a federal guideline that we're following, and we're pretty on track with it. The students seem to enjoy it. They seem to like all the new fruits and vegetables, and they're, enjoying the whole grain products as well.
I'm very excited to be going back in the pool and just going around and learning new stuff.
How excited are you that the pool is back open?
Very excited.
What are some of the things that you're looking forward to do this year?
Learning all the different swim strokes and just being in it.
What are some of the things you're looking forward to this year?
Playing basketball in the basketball hoops and learning all the swim strokes. Can't wait to learn all the different ways to swim and really get ready for summer. I used to get bummed out because we couldn't swim anymore, and now we can swim all year round.
I'm excited to learn how to keep my head above water when in different situations, and I'm happy that the pool's open because then I get to swim with my friends.
It won't be long now until these students can swim with their friends. Freeland's pool will officially welcome back kiddos within the next week or two. So what makes the pool's reopening so exciting? Well, all district pools except the high school were closed last year to save money. We say congratulations to everyone at the Freeland School. Surely an exciting day there. A new school year got underway at the end of August, but for the first time since then, it was the parents' turn to head into the classroom. Meet the Teacher Night at the Hazleton Area High School attracted hundreds of parents and guardians. Meet the Teacher Wednesday night at the Hazleton Area High School, along with the 9th grade center and the Career Center, was a chance for parents and guardians to have their own look inside the school buildings and to put a face with a name when it comes to their child's teachers. Everyone was welcome to actually walk through what a typical day is like for their high schooler. We talked to high school principal Rocco Petrone about why this night is important.
Well, communication between school and the home is extremely important in any child's education. Tonight, all parents and guardians have the opportunity to come to either the Hazleton Area High School 9th grade center or Hazleton Area Career Center to meet their child's teacher, talk about the curriculum, not necessarily talk about each individual child, but talk about the curriculum as a whole that we offer here at Hazleton Area High School, as well as seeing the school physically and how it is just student-centered. We also have the opportunity tonight for parents to go into our library and take a survey for our new anti-bullying and anti-harassment program, which we take extremely seriously. And if we can get feedback from parents, it will certainly help us to serve their children better. The fact that we have metal detectors now on campus, it's a great opportunity to show everybody we're going to create a safe environment. And we're going to make sure when students are here in school, we'll do everything we can to keep their children safe.
Now, parents did not have to go through those metal detectors at Meet the Teacher Night, but were able to check out the new security measures. And many said they were pleased with the steps taken by the district to keep the students safe. PSSA tests are out and Keystone exams are in. That's the story for juniors at the Hazleton Area High School, and administrators are confident this move is a positive one. The new exams have been developed and mandated by the state. Students will take the Keystone exams after they complete Algebra 1, Biology, and Junior Literature courses. In order to become seniors and graduate, students must pass this exam. Assistant to the Superintendent Don Basic explains the benefits of the Keystone exam.
Well, I think it's going to benefit the kids in the fact that they'll be tested on information that they were taught and right after they were taught that information. So there's not going to be a time gap between when they finish the coursework and take the exam, as in many cases there was with the PSSAs.
The PSSA test, or Pennsylvania System of School Assessment test, is normally taken from grades 3 through 8 and then again in grades 10 and 11. Basic says the change for the junior class is the state's attempt to make sure students complete all of their required coursework. Also to make sure students gain the knowledge they need to succeed in the future. School districts all over the state are transitioning from state standards to national Common Core standards on which the Keystone exams are based. Pennsylvania is investing $15 million this year to implement the Keystone tests. Two of our own here at News 13 headed back to school Thursday morning, not to learn, but to teach kids exactly what being a news reporter is all about. The kiddos at Tender Treasures Learning Center in West Hazleton are getting the chance to meet several professionals to help answer the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? News 13's Jasmine Brooks and Gary Perna stopped by the Learning Center Thursday to teach the kids about what it's like to be on TV and report the news. The children were extremely excited to learn about the camera, talk into the microphone, and of course, be on camera. Although they have quite a few years to decide, I wouldn't be surprised to see one of these kiddos on TV one day. Their bright smiles and talkative personalities really stood out on camera. Good job to everyone this morning. All right, stay with us tonight on News 13. We take a look at the newest Apple iPhone hitting the market. Plus, all you gamers out there, a new gaming system's also going to be unveiled just in time for Santa to make his annual visit from the North Pole. Also ahead, it was a day just for seniors, and it was all thanks to one local state representative. More on the event called a one-stop shop for a healthier lifestyle.
SSPTV Sports on News 13.
Hey everyone, Freddie B is off tonight, so we'll start the sports report out in the water with water polo. As Fred has been saying, the Cougars are just dominating the pools this year. The boys were all over Mechanicsburg last night, topping them 11-3. Troy Valkuski helped in a big way, scoring 4 of those 11 goals. On the girls' side, it was the same story, with the Lady Cougars crushing Mechanicsburg 13-5. Beckett Yanis was the top scorer for Hazleton with 4 goals from the natatorium to the gymnasium. We'll head now, where it was a sweep for the 2 local teams last night. Hazleton beat up the Bulldogs 3-0 with Christy Kashak having 21 assists. The Lady Preppers blanked Myers last night. Kirsten Young certainly helped bring that about with 19 service points and 12 aces. MMI continued their hot streak last night on the court, where they defeated Myers 4-1. Gabriella Lobitz was one of the top Lady Preppers last evening, winning her sets 6-1 and 6-4. Now, the one sport that MMI did not get another notch in the W column last night was golf. They fell to Holy Redeemer 166-185 despite Casey McCoy scoring a 44. Down in the Schuylkill League, Marion did manage a win, cruising by Williams Valley 304-429. So that's what happened last night. Let's fill you in on today's happenings so far. Golf action sees Lourdes Regional coming in to take on Tamaqua. We'll move away from the links to the soccer field. On the boys' side, we see the Patriots from Pittston in town to play Hazleton. MMI up the road against Nanticoke, Jim Thorpe at North Schuylkill, and Blue Mountain at Tamaqua. On the girls' side, Hazleton area goes up to Exeter to do battle with the Wyoming area Warriors, and Nanticoke is in Freeland to take on the Preppers. Tennis today sees Tamaqua at MMI, and finally in volleyball, the Cougars are over in Berwick, Panther Valley visiting Mahanoy area, Marion traveling to Minersville, and rounding it out is Tamaqua at North Schuylkill. Some minor league playoffs last night saw Akron triumphing over Trenton, edging by the Thunder 7-5. Kyle Landis managed a hold last night, pitching 2/3 of an inning, allowing 3 hits, but only 1 run was scored under his watch. His team has the night off as the playoffs will continue on Friday. In the big leagues last night, Russ Kanzler did not manage any hits as the Indians fell to Texas 5-2. It was a day game today down in Camden Yards as Joe Madden and his Rays are still gunning for a top spot in their division. At last report, we saw that this game was a very close one. Tampa started off with a run in the 4th and Baltimore fired in 2 in the 7th, with the Rays responding with a run in the 8th. Let's take a quick look at just why this game is so important for the Rays. You can see here that it's a 3-way race for the American League East Division, with the Yankees and Orioles tied for first place and Tampa trailing in 3rd place. As you can see here, News 13 had a crew there for that game. You can't say Joe Madden forgot where he came from. We caught up with him, seeing his family and talking with some other fellow Hazletonians. Fred Barletta also got a chance to sit down and talk with the skipper, so we will bring you more on that and the Rays season in the coming days right here on News 13. Other games of interest tonight include the Yankees at Boston, Cleveland at Houston, and the Phillies at, Texas and the Phillies at Houston.
You might want to start thinking about heating your home this winter. You could do it for less with American Premium Coal Sales. They offer locally mined quality anthracite at a very, very fair price. It's available for pickup or delivery. And you know, if you order 6 tons or more, you'll qualify for a $10 per ton discount. Now, want more information? You got to contact American Premium Coal Sales. There's the number. It's even toll-free if you're outside of the area. And they're there Monday through Friday, 7 to 4. There's their Saturday hours. Boy, can you beat good old-fashioned anthracite coal to heat your home.
All right, now on your screen, your winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played on this Thursday. Daily number 471, Big 4, 1403, Quinto 89244. Treasure Hunt 4, 21, 22, 26, 28 again. Good luck.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town. Free skin cancer screenings at the 15th Center Cancer Treatment Center. This will be held September 25th from 2 to 4 p.m. with Dr. Kathleen Veglia. You can call 570-501-6204 for more information. And the Family Paddling Program at the Nescopec State Park. This will be held Saturday, September 22nd with the PA Fish and Boat Commission. Registration is required, so call 570-403-2006. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 extends our deepest sympathy to the family and friends of Emma Council of Cunningham. Memorial service will be held Saturday at 1 p.m. from the Christ Evangelical Lutheran Church. Friends may call Saturday from 12:30 until the time of service. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilex Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazleton. Free delivery to all local funeral homes. Call 570-454-0111. And by Mia's. Don't settle for the second best when dining out. Discover Mia's new low-price dinner menu. And remember, there's plenty of free gated parking in the Markle Building parking lot.
All right, well, we are on the downhill slope to the weekend. We will see how Saturday and Sunday are shaping up a little later, but first, what we can expect for the next 24 hours. And we'll start first in Schuylkill County, where it will be mostly clear skies tonight and a low down to 54. We're going to end the work week off on a very sunny note. 77 will be our high, but some showers could move in Friday night. We'll have more on that coming up a little later. Have you been searching for the pot of gold at the end of a rainbow? I know I'd love to come across one, and it seems Jacob Narrow, a student at the West Hazleton Elementary School, found his pot of gold. Check out his creative condition, complete with ice cream, a hot sunny day, and a pot of gold at the end of a colorful rainbow. I don't know about rainbows, but for sure we will see sunshine in Greater Hazleton. For tonight, clear skies, 55, making way for sunshine on your Friday. High up to 73, so a very comfortable way to end off another week of work. It's finally here, well, almost. Customers can start ordering Apple's iPhone 5 online Friday. The new model won't be available until September 21st, but AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint are giving anxious customers the chance to pre-order their smartphone. So what makes this generation of the iPhone special? While the color choices remain the same, black, white, or silver, the iPhone 5's the lightest and thinnest, yet it's faster and the battery life lasts longer. Not to mention, its new operating system has more than 200 new features. If you're wondering how much this new gadget will cost you, well, depending on how many gigabytes you go with, the smartphone will cost you anywhere from $200 to $400. AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint customers will be accepting orders, can place their orders on websites on Friday. And just in time for the holiday season, a new gaming console will hit the shelves in November, the first new system since 2006 to be out in stores. Nintendo says its upcoming Wii U gaming console will cost about $300 for a basic version. The company plans on launching it November 18th. A deluxe version will go for $350. The device has a touch screen controller called the Wii U Gamepad, and to make this news even better for gamers, it also plays games made for the original Wii. My son will be happy to hear that. More news and information headed your way next here on News 13. Make sure you stay with us. We will be right back. Coming up on News 13, it's the start of a brand new year for the United Way of Greater Hazleton. And with the campaign kickoff comes the annual Day of Caring. This year, the United Way is asking you to take it personally. We'll explain right now.
From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Hey again, everyone. Thanks for staying with us tonight. I'm Kristen Bazinski. A very difficult year last time around for the United Way of Greater Hazleton. People who once were contributors found themselves clients. Today kicked off the annual campaign for the agency, which raises funds for about 27 other agencies, all depending solely on your donations. And with this fresh new year comes new goals, new expectations, and even some exciting new incentives. Some sharp sets of wheels were parked outside of Genetti's in Hazel Township Thursday morning when News 13 stopped by for the annual campaign kickoff breakfast event. In addition to this exciting incentive, the United Way is offering dozens of other prizes to get people involved with this year's campaign. And it's tradition. United Way Kickoff Day also marks the Day of Caring. All around Greater Hazelton, dozens of business people were volunteering their time to help out at nonprofits.
We have volunteers from a number of very fine organizations, including PPL, the Greater Hazelton Health Alliance, PNC Bank, and others that are out performing service work at a variety of our not-for-profit organizations. It's a wonderful event, and it really sets the pace for the coming year in our United Way.
We have a team from the Greater Hazelton Health Alliance. We came together because it's all about giving back to our community. Today was the United Way kickoff. We had breakfast this morning and we all decided to have some community service. It's very important to be in our community. Our community right now is in great need of volunteers. So giving back, we're getting ready here at Catholic Social Services, painting, doing some cleaning for them.
We're hoping that everyone in the Greater Hazelton community will take this year's United Way campaign personally. We want them to talk about the United Way message with their friends and coworkers, with their families, with their neighbors down the street, because we are a community in need.
Now, the request to take it personally this year comes from a big need. For example, the Salvation Army Soup Kitchen is currently serving 150 people each and every day. All area agencies will benefit from the United Way this year, but of course, not without you. The United Way helps the American Cancer Society, and one of the Cancer Society's biggest fundraisers is Relay for Life. Plans for that event are in full gear as well. News 13 stopping by Mia's in the Markle Building in downtown Hazelton Wednesday night, where Relay for Life volunteers were busy kicking off this year's event, basically starting to plan out the 24-hour walking fundraiser.
Last year we had a great relay minus the weather, so I'm looking for more of the same, something a little different. I already have some entertainment lined up. So it's a planning meeting. We're, plan, see who's on board, maybe get some new committee people. We can always use committee people. We still need a co-chair, so I'm hoping for that too.
New teams are always welcome, and again, volunteers are needed as well. This was just the first meeting. Many others will happen up until the event, which is set for the beginning of June in 2013. You can call the American Cancer Society office for more information on how to get involved. That number is 459-1212. Relay for Life is a 24-hour walking fundraiser filled with fun and entertainment, along with honor, remembrance, and support. It's a one-stop shop for senior citizens who want to improve their quality of life. And thanks to the hard work of one local state representative, this year's turnout was bigger than ever. News 13 stopping by the Senior Citizens Expo Thursday morning at the Laurel Mall. State Representative Tara Toohill hosted the event to keep local seniors informed about the many state programs designed to help them. Now, because it can be difficult, not to mention time-consuming, to track down important information offered at the expo, Representative Toohill encouraged all seniors, their families, and caregivers to come by and obtain information about the various programs and services the area has to offer.
We have glucose testing, blood pressure testing going on all morning, and we have all vendors, and this is actually the best one yet. Last year we had 66, which was the most vendors ever at a senior expo, and this year we have 94 vendors. So we have government agencies, we have the Veterans Administration here to help our vets, we have the hospital here, we have all sorts of great organizations that are helping our veterans and helping our seniors.
Toohill credits the community for the big turnout. For seniors who were unable to stop by Thursday, Toohill invites you to stop by her office in Hazelton. Hazelton City firefighters remind residents to be careful when cooking. For the second time in one day, the department was called to a home where something was burning on the stove. This time it was a home on Lafayette Court where fire erupted in the kitchen. Firefighters had the blaze knocked down in minutes, and damage, we're told, was minimal. This time it was fried chicken the residents were cooking. No one was hurt as a result of this kitchen fire in Hazelton. And then this afternoon, city firefighters were called to yet another kitchen fire in the city, the third in 24 hours. The call for help came from East 7th Street in an apartment building. The fire again was put out quickly. However, there was a lot of smoke and one resident needed to be treated by EMS workers for breathing in too much smoke. Freeland police are on the search for a 47-year-old man who has not been seen or heard from since early Monday morning. Mitchell Stish of 442 Center Street in the borough was last seen around 8:30 in the morning Monday. Stish was to have a meeting in Wilkes-Barre with the Internal Revenue Service and never showed up Monday. Stish left his home in a blue 2008 Toyota Tundra with Pennsylvania registration YWG4471. Police say he left his phone at his home but did take his laptop. Stish was last seen wearing a pair of green cargo shorts, a t-shirt, and a baseball cap, which may say Salmon Crazy or Miller Lite. Stish has facial hair and a mustache and likes to keep his hair in a ponytail. Police say Stish may be headed to Pulaski, New York, where he is known to go fishing. Anyone seeing him, his vehicle, or anyone that knows where he may be is asked to contact Freeland Police at 636-0111 or dial 911. All right, coming up on News 13, the world's biggest hamburger chain plans to start posting calorie information on the menu, what you should know before supersizing your order. Plus, our Jasmine Brooks heads back to the Hazleton Animal Shelter to introduce you to some new furry friends. This week's Adopt Me is next.
Welcome back to this week's Adopt Me. We're here at the Hazleton Animal Shelter, and joining me now, Chris Barkanik and Sammy. Sammy is a pug mix. He is a full-grown male, and he has a lot of love to give. So, Chris, tell me why you picked Sammy.
Well, Sammy's an adult dog. We have quite a few puppies here, and the puppies tend to sell themselves. So I wanted to get a dog on TV that needed a little extra chance. And Sammy here is fully vaccinated. He's a neutered male. He's an adult. He apparently loves kids and people. He doesn't mind other dogs either. And I think he'd be a great addition to any home.
Let's talk about his look. He has a very interesting tail.
Yes, he does. He has a cool color pattern to him as well. He doesn't look like your typical pug. He's definitely a mix. And we're just not sure what else he has in him, but he's a very unique looking little dog.
His face also shows a lot of personality, I think.
It does indeed.
And I definitely have to mention, he seems relaxed and just laid back.
Yeah, he has enough energy to be fun, but he's calm enough to be gentle as well.
All right.
Perfect dog.
Perfect dog, Sammy. And now we're bringing it into the male cat colony. And just a few weeks ago, Chris, this room was kind of empty. Not the case anymore.
That's right. It seemed very vacant, but we have a bunch of new guests here at the inn.
Okay, so we're bringing to you Cornelius. He is so small, but he's hanging out with the big dogs. Why?
Well, Cornelius, actually, we don't have an official kitten room here. And Cornelius is tested, neutered, up to date on all of his vaccinations and everything. So there's really no technical reason he can't be in here with the rest of the boys. And so far he's made himself at home. He was sleeping in a bed next to a much bigger friend, and they don't seem to be picking on him at all.
He's very relaxed.
Yes, he is. He's very mellow and laid back for a kitten. I'm sure he has energy when it's there, but he loves to be snuggled and held as well.
And he won't stop purring.
Nope. His motor's constantly on.
And I do want to mention that, you know, this time around you have so many cats in the male cat colony, from young to old, from big to small, and there's just such a good variety here, and they all are so different.
That's right. We have cats of all ages in both colonies, actually. Tons of kittens in both the male and female colony. There's also a few juveniles here, like 6 to 7 months old, as well as the little ones like Cornelius here.
Cornelius. I forgot his name there for a minute. It's very unique, just like him. Look at this. All right. Well, thank you so much, Chris and Cornelius. So for this week's Adopt Me, I'm Jasmine Brooks from the Hazleton Animal Shelter.
All right, and Jasmine is now looking to meet local families who have adopted their furry friends, maybe from the animal shelter here in Hazleton or any local animal shelter. So if you have an animal from Hazleton's Animal Shelter, a second chance at life, and would like, if you've given one a second chance at life and you'd like to share your story, make sure you email jasmine@ssptv.com. A man from Butler Township wants you to adopt him as your new state representative in the 116th district. With Election Day only weeks away, candidates are out and about meeting and greeting with supporters and potential voters. We caught up with Butler Township Supervisor Ransom Young at the Poor House in West Hazelton on Winters Avenue. One of Young's supporters who showed up to encourage others to vote for the Democrat in November was attorney Frank Skakowski.
Well, we feel that the direction of this the country is in a bad shape, and our county, particularly with the layoffs of the school district, the police department, the crime, we need new blood in Harrisburg. We need somebody that is going to espouse the working class values of this district. And Ransom Young, we met him at the first rally he had, and I think he does espouse those values. He comes from a hard-working family. They're farmers, fourth generation.
I'm humbled, I guess is the best thing to say. When people like this on Wednesday night will leave their home and come out, it was shoulder to shoulder in there, and it's really humbling. I feel very good, and as I said in there, it's not an I, it's a we, and we are going to win.
Young has been a supervisor in Butler Township for 28 years. He is challenging State Representative Tara Toohill. The two will go head-to-head on November 6th. Would you like fries with that? The world's biggest hamburger chain will soon fill customers in on just how many calories are in each of the menu items. Come Monday, all across America, McDonald's menus will have a new look, but it might have you covering your eyes. The fast food chain plans to post the number of calories in their burgers and fries. The decision actually comes from the Supreme Court's decision to uphold President Obama's health care overhaul. And restaurant chains with more than 20 locations like McDonald's are required to post calorie information. Is this the answer to stopping obesity? Probably not, but over time, the effect may be big once customers know exactly how many calories that Big Mac actually has in it. I don't even want to know. McDonald's has recently added some healthy choices to the menu, like apple slices and Happy Meals, and a favorites under 400 menu. Stay with us, more local news heading your way, including sports. We've got some news from Baltimore for you. Also, we'll head to Holy Family Academy for this week's edition of Family Time. Students and staff are very happy to hit a new gym floor. More next. For this week's Family Time, our Gary Perna is talking phys ed and a little basketball in the gym at Holy Family Academy. Here's Gary.
Well, for this week's Family Time here at Holy Family Academy, we're taking it to the court. Literally, we are in the gym here at Holy Family Academy, and well, it got a little bit of a facelift, and I'm joined by the physical education teacher, Mr. Oslevich, and the floor got a complete makeover, almost brand new.
Absolutely. Over the summer, we had a crew come in. They sanded it down completely, down to the bare wood, put a couple nice coats of finisher on it, and painted it for us, and now we even have a volleyball court in it, and it looks awesome.
And we were talking before, and it was kind of faded. It was kind of aging, and it just needed a little bit of a facelift. But it also got a new name. The Holy Family Academy name got put on it.
That's correct. Before it was St. Joe's, and of course we're the Holy Family Eagles, and they got the Eagles into the center court. They have Holy Family on the sidelines, and we also have a little memento to keep it that with St. Joe's Gym. They even put a little thing on the corners for St. Joe's.
And as the phys ed teacher, to have your gym back, and you're getting ready, you have the basketball and volleyball and all the stuff you can play in here, and it's real nice looking.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't wait to get back in here. And for the past 2 weeks since we've been in school, we've been having classes in the classroom, doing health classes, things like that. And even the kids are a little bit were very excited, wanting to get back in here. And now, starting Monday, we'll be back in here finally.
Awesome. And I didn't want to walk across. I thought we all should have taken our shoes off to walk across the new court here, but it does look real nice. And I'm going to talk to two students who are also two athletes here at Holy Family Academy, and they play for the Eagles, of course, girls basketball and boys basketball. And tell us about the new court. How excited are you?
I'm really excited. It's just so great to know that it's like new, and like this is my first year at this school, so it's pretty exciting to like see it for the first time.
And you have the Eagles on it. It says Holy Family Academy, so it gets the school spirit going too.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
All
It's
right.
exciting.
And you guys, of course, being the basketball team, will be heading into the gym starting, Monday night to start practice?
Yes.
And how excited are you for practice?
I'm really excited. The gym looks amazing and it represents our school a little better.
And we have, of course, this is the Eagles and Holy Family Academy of St. Joe's, but you guys, you're going to leave your own mark on it?
Definitely.
Definitely. A big winning year?
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully. All right, I hope so too. And it is really nice, and if you get a chance to come here, now I was here last year when it was the St., when it still said St. Joe's on it, and it's a beautiful gym. It looks really nice. It's very shiny. So we'll see if it can stay nice and shiny for a year or two.
We'll try.
So for this week's Family Time, I'm Gary Perna.
All right, so we are on the downhill slope to the weekend. We will see how your Saturday and Sunday are shaping up in a moment. But first, let's see what we can expect over the next 24 hours in Schuylkill County. Not much to say other than it's going to be a nice evening. 54 will be our low. We see 70s across the board and the sun shining. There is a possibility of some showers moving in on your Friday evening along with some clouds. We'll keep an eye on that. And have you been searching for the pot of gold at the end of a rainbow? I know I would love to come across one, and it seems Jacob Narrow, a student at the West Hazelton Elementary School, found his pot of gold. Check out his creative condition complete with ice cream, a hot sunny day, and a pot of gold at the end of a colorful rainbow. I'm not really sure about rainbows, but for sure we will see sunshine. First, tonight, clear skies and a low down to 55 degrees. Your 4-day outlook goes like this. Cool temps coming our way Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And for Friday night, there is a chance of some showers and clouds will move in, but they'll be out just in time for our Saturday. And then Monday, we'll see partly sunny skies for the most part, but there is a slight chance of some rain, high near 69, and that chance of precipitation continues into your Monday evening with a low down to 54 degrees. A nice weekend ahead. That'll do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for making us a part of your Thursday. You can catch this newscast again with a rebroadcast throughout tonight, or simply go to News 13's website, SSPTV.com. That's where you're going to find everything Greater Hazelton, Schuylkill County, and beyond. It's all just a click away. On behalf of your News 13 team, be safe. We'll see you back here for TGIF, everyone. Good night.